everyone. Hi guys. Hi Amanpreet. Hi Swastika. How are you both? How are you Amanpreet? How are you Swastika? Where are others? बाकी के बच्चे कहाँ हैं? Great. Hello Gaurav. Hello Mandeep. Great. Okay, well done. Hi Ankita. Hi Mandeep. So, hi everyone, welcome back to the session. I welcome you all to V-Commerce. We are here for a better future. We are here for a better future. So, if you guys haven't subscribed the channel yet, अगर अभी तक आपने चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, so please take a moment to subscribe this channel and don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. मैंने आपका नया रील देखा है इंस्टाग्राम. ओके, मस्त है. थैंक यू सो मच अंकिता. So, guys, if you haven't subscribed the channel yet, go and subscribe the channel right now. And also, don't forget to like this video and share it with your friend. जल्दी से जाओ और इस वीडियो को like करके आओ सबकी सब. Guys, 7 students are watching and we only have 4 likes. बाकी के बच्चों ने अभी तक like नहीं किया. Go and like this video quickly. A very good evening, Kavya. कर दिया. Okay. Now I have 7 likes. Well done, guys. Well done. And if you haven't subscribed the channel, तो प्लीज चैनल को भी सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए अगर अभी तक आपने चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है. Hi Himani, how are you? So, and you know that we have an official Telegram group on which we share all the notes. So, if you are not there in that group, you have to join that group. अगर आप उस ग्रुप में ज्वाइन नहीं मतलब ऐड नहीं हो तो आपको वो ग्रुप में ऐड होना है. You have to join it. And how can you join it? There will be a link in the chat box. There will be a link in the chats and go to that link and you'll be added to the group. जल्दी से उस लिंक पे जाओ, क्लिक करो और ग्रुप में ऐड हो जाओ. I am झक्कास. I am also झक्कास. हिमानी एकदम बढ़िया. So guys, as you all know, we have Vedantu Pro Subscription. As we always say, if you want to score good marks in your subject, this is a requirement. अगर आपको अच्छे मार्क्स लाने हैं पेपर में, so you have to do the topics briefly. If you want to score good marks, it is required to do every topic briefly. And here we are doing all the topics in brief. So you can join Vedantu Pro Subscription if you want to score good marks, because in that we will provide you 5,000 plus hours of live teaching. You can have unlimited access to live classes. आप पूरे दिन live classes देखो, अच्छे से पढ़ो. Then we will conduct tests. We will provide assignments. We will provide study material. हम आपको टेस्ट देंगे. We will provide you assignments and we will provide you study material. And also, there are 20 plus teachers with more than 5 years of experience that will tell you, that will be there for your personal guidance, जो आपको बताएंगे कि आपको कहाँ कहाँ इम्प्रूवमेंट की जरूरत है. Video is not clear. Himani, it will take some time. It will be clear in some time. Please give it some time. So, and also continuous review of areas of improvement, and the most important thing, you have option. You can learn in English, or if you want in Hindi, so you can learn in Hindi also. आपके पास option है. English में पढ़ना है, English में पढ़ो. हिंदी में पढ़ना है, हिंदी में पढ़ो. And the main thing, we have micro courses and we have crash courses. Mandeep, it will be clear. It will take some time and it will be clear. Hi, Nidhi. So, these are the benefits that we are providing in only one subscription, that is Vedantu Pro Subscription. Just give me 1 minute. Hi Nidhi. So guys, if you want to join Vedantu Pro subscription, this is the best time to join this subscription, to avail this subscription, because we are giving you flat 20% discount. We are giving flat 20% discount. So go and join this subscription right now. We are trying to solve this. Give me 1 second. So if you want to join this Vedantu Pro subscription at flat 20% off, you can use my code SCPRO. You can use my code SCPRO to get the subscription at flat 20% off, because the original cost per month is 3499 and you will get it only for 2799 per month after discount. So now let's start the session guys, and let's see कि हम लोग आज क्या करने वाले हैं. What all topics we will do today. Now the video is clear now? Guys, now tell me, is the video clear? Hi Gurpreet. Himani, now it is clear. Please refresh if it is not clear from your side. Now it is clear from my side. So guys, as you all know, this is our class 11th accountancy session. Ma'am, English bhi start kari hi do. English subject. There was no demand for that subject, इसलिए अभी हमने start नहीं किया. We have started the main subjects now. And if you demand for that, we'll also start that. Hi Khushi. So guys, now let's start the today's session, that is adjustment in accounting equation. So in yesterday's session also we learned adjustments. कल की क्लास में भी हमने क्या किया था, adjustments करी थी. So if you haven't watched the previous session, guys, you have to watch that previous session. Please watch that session. If you haven't watched the previous session, go and watch it now because it is important to watch it. Okay? So, now let's have a quick recap of the previous session. Accounts is easy subject. Well done, Khushi. So now let's have a recap of previous session that what we did yesterday. कल अपन लोगों ने क्या किया था थोड़ा सा रिकैप लेते हैं और देखते हैं. लेकिन अगर आप में से किसी ने अभी तक कल वाली वीडियो नहीं देखी सो गो क्विकली एंड वॉच दैट सेशन ऑल्सो. आपको वो भी देखनी है. हाय आशीष विद्यार्थी. कंप्लीट सिलेबस हो गया. वेल डन खुशी. काश इजी मैं भी कह पाता. Sami, I'll make it easy for you. Don't worry, I'll make it easy for you. So now let's start the recap of previous session. In the previous session, we did 4 adjustments. In the previous session, we did 4 adjustments. 1, outstanding expense. Second, prepaid expense. Third, accrued income. And fourth, income received in advance. These were the 4 adjustments that we did yesterday. ये वाली 4 adjustments हमने कल करी थी. Hi सौम्या. So these were the adjustments जो हमने कल करी थी, कल वाले सेशन में करी थी. Now we will have a quick review of this adjustment or previous session. So now we are going to revise these adjustments again. So let's see जिन्होंने कल वाली class attend नहीं करी, those who were not there in the previous session, now listen to me carefully. Hello Karina. Hello Soumya. So, the first adjustment is outstanding expense. The first adjustment is outstanding expense. What is outstanding expense? In the previous session, I told you that any expense which is due, which is incurred, but not paid. कोई भी खर्चा जो due हो चुका है, which is incurred, which is occurred, but not paid. कोई भी खर्चा जो अभी तक आपने pay नहीं किया है, that is known as outstanding expense. So what will be the treatment for this? First, subtract it from the capital. Because it is expense, outstanding expense is the expense of current year. It is the expense of current year which is still not paid. ये current का खर्चा है, इस साल का खर्चा है, current year का खर्चा है. Hi Mahima, hi Anjum. So, this is an expense of current year and expenses are subtracted from capital. तो हम इसको क्या करेंगे, कैपिटल में से माइनस कर देंगे as it is an expense, क्योंकि ये खर्चा है. Now the second treatment is we will add it to the liability. This is our liability because it is not paid by us. हमने इसको पे नहीं किया, हमें पे करना है. This is a liability for us. Hi Harleen. I am all good, fantastic, awesome. So, outstanding expense is expense, subtract from capital, and it is a liability. So, make a new column on the liability side for outstanding expenses. We will make a new column under liability for outstanding expenses. So this is the treatment of outstanding expenses. Subtract from capital and make a new column on the liability side. This is just a revision, guys. If you want to do this in brief, you can watch the previous session. We have covered this in the previous session. In this session, we are just doing revision. Hi, Soumya. So, next adjustment is prepaid expense. Next adjustment is prepaid expense. What are prepaid expenses? What are prepaid expenses? Any expense that is paid in advance. Any expense paid in advance. कोई भी खर्चा अगर आप advance में pay कर रहे हो, that is known as prepaid expense. So, as you have paid it in the advance, we have paid it, हमने उसको pay कर दिया है. So, your cash will decrease. आपकी cash क्या हो जाएगी? कम हो जाएगी. So, subtract from cash. It is paid. Prepaid expense, you have paid it in advance. It is not the expense of current year. ये current year का खर्चा नहीं है. Not expense of current year. It is not the expense of current year. So, you will not subtract it from the capital. You will not subtract it from the capital as it is not the expense of current year. ये current year का खर्चा नहीं है, इसीलिए इसको capital में से minus नहीं करना. It is the expense of next year that you have paid in advance. हमने पहले से advance में pay कर दिया. So, subtract from cash and any expense paid in advance. Any expense paid in advance is an asset. So, make a new column on the asset side for prepaid expense. We will make a new column on the asset side for prepaid expense. So, this is the treatment for prepaid expense. First, subtract from cash and then add on asset. Make a new column on the asset side. Make a new column on the asset side for prepaid expenses. Nahi, Himani, I don't have solution of that in this class. You can send me on chats if you want to ask any doubt. So, prepaid expense, subtract from cash and make a new column on the asset side. Now, coming on to third adjustment. Third adjustment is accrued income. Third adjustment is accrued income. What is this accrued income? Income which is earned but not received. You have earned that income. आपने वो income कमा तो ली है लेकिन आपको पैसा नहीं मिला. आपको पैसा मिलेगा. You have earned that income but not received it. So, it is income. It is income. So, we will add it to the capital. It is income. So, we will add it to the capital. And it is receivable. आपको वो मिलेगी. आपने अभी ली तो नहीं है ना वो अभी. आपको वो income मिलेगी. It is receivable. You have not received it. It is receivable. So, anything which is receivable is asset. Anything which is receivable is asset. So, make a new column on the asset side in the name of accrued income. We will make a new column on the asset side for accrued income. Hi, Bhaskar. So, हम नया column बनाएंगे. Asset side for accrued income. This is accrued income. Add to capital because it is income and add to asset side, make a new column on the asset side. Now coming on to next adjustment, the last adjustment that we did yesterday. कल हमने last adjustment कौन सी करी थी? Unearned income, or you can call it income received in advance. Unearned income or income received in advance. Now, any income which is not earned, आपने वो कमाई नहीं है. Any income which is not earned but received in advance. आपने दिसंबर की सैलरी नवंबर में ही रिसीव कर ली. Salary for December is received in advance in November. So, any income received in advance. Now, you have received it. आपको वो मिल चुकी है. You have received it. So, your cash will increase. Cash बढ़ जाएगा क्योंकि आपने वो रिसीव कर ली है. एंड आप उसको एडवांस में ले रहे हो. यू हैव रिसीव्ड इट इन दी एडवांस. आपको उसके लिए सर्विसेज देनी है. यू हैव टू प्रोवाइड सर्विसेज फॉर दैट. यू आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल टू प्रोवाइड सर्विसेज फॉर दैट. कोई भी इनकम अगर एडवांस में मिलती है, सो दैट इज लाइबिलिटी. सो एड टू कैश, add in cash, and make a new column on the liability side for unearned income. Make a new column on the liability side for unearned income. So, income received in advance or unearned income, the treatment is add to cash and add to liability. Make a new column on the liability side. Is this clear to you guys? Are the adjustments clear to everyone? Haleen, Himani, Soumya, Bhaskar, Mahima, Karina, Sammy, Khushi, Arnav. Is this clear to everyone? Suggestions on bank reconciliation statement. What to मतलब suggestions में क्या दूँ? Just revise all the type of transactions that are there and practice some questions. Practice as much as questions you can do. Hi Parth. So now, is PCM easy? I don't have any idea about PCM. I am a commerce student. So I don't have any idea about PCM. So, now this was a recap of previous session. The adjustments we had already covered yesterday. I just gave a recap of that. Now we will solve some questions. अब अपन लोग क्या करेंगे? अपन लोग कुछ क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करेंगे relating to the accounting equation. Bindas clear, ma'am. It's not easy, bro. Sammy, it's bro. You write it bro. So, now let's see what are the questions. Now you have to tell me the answers, guys. आप लोगों को मुझे answers बताने हैं. So are you ready for telling me the answers? आप लोग तैयार हैं मुझे answers देने के लिए? ये आपका तरीका है. Okay. So, show the accounting equation for the following transactions and tell me what will be the effect of all these transactions. Write the number of transactions and then tell me the answer in the chat box. First transaction is Rahul started business with cash. What will be the effect of this? Cash will increase. Okay, Himani. Second effect. What will be the second effect? Guys, come on, answer. And capital will increase. Yes. When Rahul started business with cash, अगर आप business में पैसा लगा रहे हो, your cash will increase and your capital will increase. Cash भी increase होगा और capital भी increase होगा. Cash and capital both will increase. So, add 25,000 to cash and add 25,000 to capital. Add 25,000 to cash and add 25,000 to capital. Next transaction. Credit purchases 10,000. You are purchasing on credit. आप उधार पे सामान खरीद रहे हो. So your stock will increase. When we purchase on credit, आपका stock बढ़ जाएगा. So stock will increase by 10,000. And you are purchasing on credit. You are purchasing on credit. So your liability will increase. So your liability will increase by 10,000. Add two creditors 10,000. Next transaction. Next transaction is sold goods to Sham costing 1,800 for 1,500. The cost is 1,800 and we are selling it for 1,500. आपने 1,800 वाले goods 1,500 में बेच दिए. So, you will subtract from stock 1,800. You will subtract from stock 1,800. You will add to debtors. You are selling on credit. Sold goods to Sham because it is not mentioned that sold goods to Sham for cash. तो अपन लोगों ने cash में नहीं बेचा. We have sold goods on credit. So we will add 1,500 to creditors. And the remaining and the difference of 300 is a loss. आपने 1,800 वाले goods कितने में बेच दिए? 1,500 में. 300 is loss and we will subtract it from capital. We will subtract it from capital. So, 1,800 will be subtracted from stock. 1,500 will be added to debtors and 300 loss will be subtracted from capital. Loss को हम लोग capital में से minus कर देंगे. So add 1,800 to stock. Subtract 1,800 from stock because we are selling stock. So stock कम हो जाएगा मैम. अगर आपने stock बेचा है तो stock कम हो जाएगा. Subtract from stock. And debtors will increase. Add debtors and there is a loss of 300 rupees. We will subtract it from capital. After this, find the new equation. After every equation, we will find a new equation. Cash balance 25,000. Stock balance 10,000 minus 1,800, 8,200. Debtors 1,500. Creditors 10,000. And capital 25,000 minus 300 is 24,700. So this is the new equation in the yellow line. And make sure that asset is equal to liability plus capital. Make sure that asset is equal to liability plus capital. Now, the last transaction. Withdrew from business. The transaction is Rahul withdrew from business. Rahul ने business से पैसा निकाल लिया. Rahul withdrew from business 5,000 rupees. So yes, cash will decrease. कैश क्या हो जाएगा, कम हो जाएगा. Cash will decrease by 5,000 and drawings are subtracted from capital. Drawings are subtracted from capital. So 5,000 minus from cash and 5,000 minus from capital. 5,000 कैश में से माइनस कर दो, 5,000 कैपिटल में से माइनस कर दो. And then again find out a new equation. 25,000 minus 5,000 is 20,000. 8,200 will 8,200. 1,500 will remain 1,500. 10,000 will remain 10,000. And 24,500 minus 5,000 will be 19,700. So 24,700 minus 5,000 will be 19,700. This is the new equation. And here you can see that assets are equal to liabilities plus capital. Assets are equal to liabilities plus capital. Your left hand side is equal to your right hand side. Assets, the total of assets are equal to liabilities plus capital. Now tell me, is this question clear to everyone? Is this question clear to everyone? Yes, Anjum. Increase the cash. There is no fixed transaction. सौम्या, fifth transaction है ही नहीं, आप किसका आंसर दे रहे हो? AGS ma'am. Okay. So now coming on to next question. अब अपन लोग एक और क्वेश्चन करेंगे. Next question. In this also show the effect of the following transaction on the accounting equation. Prepare accounting equation again. So let's prepare accounting equation. First transaction. Started business with cash. We are starting business with cash. So, cash will increase. Capital will increase. Cash बढ़ जाएगा और capital बढ़ जाएगा. Add to cash and add to capital. So, add 50,000 to cash, add 50,000 to capital. Okay? The new equation is 50,000 and 50,000. Now, the next transaction is salaries paid. Next transaction is salary paid. Hi, Simply Commerce. Please don't spam the chat box. So, next equation is salaries paid. Next transaction is salaries paid. Salary paid is an expense. Salary is an expense and it will be subtracted from cash and from capital. Because when you will pay expense, जब आप खर्चा पे करोगे, cash will decrease. तो cash में से अपन लोग माइनस कर देंगे and it is a expense. So capital में से भी माइनस करना है. So salary paid minus from cash and minus from capital. Minus from cash, subtract from cash and subtract from capital. Now, again find out a new equation. अब अपन लोग फिर से नई इक्वेशन फाइंड आउट करेंगे and the new equation will be 50,000 subtract 2,000, 48,000. 50,000 less 2,000, 48,000. This is a new equation. Hi Tarun, hi Kitu. Now, third transaction is wages outstanding. Wages outstanding means outstanding expenses. This is adjustment that we have covered now. So, what is the treatment of outstanding expenses? Outstanding expenses का क्या करते हैं बच्चों? What we will do? Yes, Himani, we will subtract it from capital because it is expense and it is a liability. So we will make a new column on the liability side. So subtract from capital and make a new column under liability for outstanding expense and add to it. Liabilities में add कर दो, add to liabilities and subtract from capital. So make a new column on the liability side, outstanding expenses, add to it and subtract from capital. This is outstanding expense. Now we will find out again new equation. So 48,000 cash, 200 outstanding expenses and capital will be 48,000 minus 200, 47,800. 47,800. This is new equation. Now coming on to next transaction. Interest due but not paid. Interest due but not paid. It is again outstanding expense. Interest due but not paid. Yes, Imani. The treatment will be same. Subtract from capital and add to outstanding expenses. Subtract to capital and out to outstanding expenses in liability. कैपिटल में से माइनस कर दो और आउटस्टैंडिंग एक्सपेंसेस में ऐड कर दो. सो ऐड टू आउटस्टैंडिंग एक्सपेंसेस एंड सब्ट्रैक्ट फ्रॉम कैपिटल. कैपिटल में से माइनस कर देंगे क्योंकि इट इज एन एक्सपेंस. ये क्या है? खर्चा है. And it is a liability, so added to outstanding expenses. Interest due but not paid is outstanding expense. Now again, after this transaction, we will again find out new equation. क्या find out करेंगे? New equation. So cash is 48,000. Outstanding expenses are 200 plus 100, 300 and capital is 47,800 minus 100, 47,700. This is the new equation and you can see that assets are equal to liability plus capital. 48,000 is equal to 48,000. Assets are equal to liabilities plus capital. Now coming on to last transaction. Now the last transaction is rent paid in advance. Rent paid in advance means prepaid expense. Rent paid in advance is prepaid expense. So you have paid it. हमने उसको pay कर दिया है. So subtract from cash. It is paid. So cash में से minus कर दो and it is an asset. So make a new column on the asset side. Asset में एक नया column बनाओ. Add 150 to it and subtract from cash. Subtract from cash and add to asset. Make a new column on the asset side. So cash में से minus कर दो और assets में add कर दो. Advance expense और prepaid expense. This was the last transaction. Now again, we will find out the new equation. 48,000 minus 150, 47,850. Advance expense, prepaid expense 150. Outstanding expenses 300. Capital 47,700. And your assets 48,000 are equal to liability plus capital 48,000. So assets are equal to liabilities plus capital. This is the question. Now everyone tell me, is this question clear to everyone? ये question समझ में आया सबको? Or is there any doubt in any transaction? Clear, Rimani? Okay. What about others? KDS. बाकी के बच्चे कहाँ हैं? बताओ भाई, समझ में आया या नहीं आया? Is this clear to everyone? Yes or no? Yes, clear सौम्या. Okay. What about others? जल्दी से बताओ बच्चों, जल्दी से. Here, ma'am. Anjum, is this clear? Yes. Yeah, Parnav. Okay. So now moving on to the last question of today's session. This is the last question. Now, let's see this. Show the effect of the following transaction on the accounting equation. Again, you have to prepare accounting equation. The first transaction is started business with cash 50,000 and goods 30,000. You are starting business with both cash 50,000 and goods 30,000. So what will be that treatment? We will add to capital total amount. We will add to capital total amount 80,000 because you are starting business with cash and goods both. So add to capital both 50,000 and 30,000. So capital में दोनों को add कर देंगे. Add to capital 80,000 and add to cash 50,000 and add to stock 30,000. Cash will increase by 50,000, stock will increase by 30,000 and capital will increase by 80,000. So add to cash 50,000, add to stock 30,000 and total will be added to capital. Total कहाँ add करेंगे? Capital में add करेंगे. Now after this, find out new equation. A very good evening, ईशा. ईशा बहुत लेट ज्वाइन किए आज. So cash 50,000, stock 30,000, capital 80,000. Now coming on to second transaction. Second transaction is purchase goods for cash 30,000 and on credit 20,000. Okay, sorry for that. So you are purchasing goods. You are purchasing goods on cash and on credit. तो आपने cash में भी goods खरीद रहे हो और credit में भी खरीद रहे हो. So total goods purchased are 50,000. Total goods purchased are 50,000. ओके ईशा. सो हम स्टॉक में ऐड दोनों को करेंगे. वी विल ऐड both to the stock. We will add 30,000 also and we will add 20,000 also. We will add 50,000 to stock. Total 50,000 stock में add कर देंगे. जितना कैश में खरीदा, the cash paid is 30,000. So we will subtract from cash 30,000. 30,000 will be subtracted from cash and you are purchasing on credit 20,000. You are purchasing on credit, so this will increase your creditor. इससे क्या होंगे? Creditors बढ़ जाएंगे. So add to creditor. Make a new column for creditors and add to creditors. So when you are purchasing on credit and on cash both, so add total amount to stock. Total amount stock में डाल दो. Subtract from cash the cash balance and add to creditors the credit amount. So subtract 30,000 from cash. We purchased 30,000 for cash. So subtract 30,000 from cash. We purchased on credit 20,000. So add 20,000 to creditors and add total 50,000 to stock. Okay. Now after this we will again find out new equation. Cash balance is 50,000 minus 30,000, 20,000. Stock balance is 30,000 plus 30,000 plus 20,000, 80,000. Creditors 20,000. Capital 80,000. So your asset side is equal to liabilities plus capital. Your asset side is equal to liabilities plus capital. Next transaction. Goods costing 40,000. Goods costing 40,000 were sold for 55,000. Ma'am, how it will be 80k? It will be 50k. पहले भी तो था ना stock? Himani, stock is already existing ना. You introduce stock as capital also. So 30,000 so पहले से है and this is increased by 50,000. So 30 plus 50, 80. Now the next transaction is goods costing 40,000 were sold for 55,000. It's okay. So 40,000 wale goods we have sold for 55,000. So your stock will decrease by 40,000. Your cash will increase by 55,000 and the difference is profit. 15,000 is profit. You will add it to capital. You will add it to capital. So, जितने का stock बेका, we are selling goods costing 40,000. So, subtract 40,000 from stock. You will receive how much cash? 55,000. So, add 55,000 to cash. And the difference is a profit. So, add 15,000 profit to capital. Add the difference, add the profit to capital. Now again, find out a new equation. 20,000 cash plus 55,000 is 75,000. 80,000 stock minus 40,000 is 40,000. Creditors 20,000. Capital 80,000 plus 15,000 profit is 95,000. So this is new equation. Now coming on to next transaction, withdrew cash for personal use. These are drawings. Withdrew cash for personal use. They are drawings. सो ड्रॉइंग्स का क्या करते हैं? व्हाट इज द ट्रीटमेंट फॉर ड्रॉइंग्स? Subtract from cash because you are withdrawing cash. Cash will decrease by 10,000 and drawings are subtracted from capital. So subtract from capital 10,000. 10,000 subtract from cash. 10,000 subtract from capital. Now again find out new equation. 75,000 minus 10,000, 65,000. 40,000 will remain 40,000, 20,000 will remain 20,000 and 95,000 less 10,000 is 85,000. This is new equation. Now coming on to last transaction. Rent outstanding. Rent outstanding means outstanding rent. ये तो हमने अभी बहुत बार कर लिया मैम, ये तो याद हो गया. So outstanding rent, outstanding expense. मैम आंख बंद करके कैपिटल में से माइनस कर दो. We will subtract it from capital and this is liability. So make a new column on liability and add the amount to that. लाइबिलिटी में एक नया कॉलम बनाओ, आउटस्टैंडिंग एक्सपेंसेस, एड 2000 टू इट एंड सब्ट्रैक्ट फ्रॉम कैपिटल. कैपिटल में से माइनस कर दो और लाइबिलिटी में ऐड कर दो. एड 2000 टू लाइबिलिटी एंड सब्ट्रैक्ट फ्रॉम कैपिटल. So now again find out the new equation. Cash 65,000, stock 40,000, creditors 20,000, outstanding expense 2,000 and capital 85,000, subtract 2,000, 83,000. This is the final new equation. Now tell me, is this question clear to everyone? सबको ये क्वेश्चन समझ में आया? Yes, Himani, the total is 85,000. Assets are equal to asset plus liability 85,000. Come on guys, tell me, is this clear? ये क्वेश्चन सबको समझ में आया? Yes, महिमा. Okay, महिमा को समझ आ गया, बाकियों को? Yes, Jhakka's clear. Okay. Yes, Anjum clear. What about others? Yes, clear, ma'am. Yeah. So, with this, Sohail, what happened? बहुत देर से लगा हूँ. Okay, so Sammy, please have rest. So guys, with this, we end the session for today. So, if you haven't subscribed the channel yet, I had some net problem. Okay, you can see the session, recorded session. You can watch it again. So guys, if you haven't liked this video yet, अगर अभी तक आपने इस वीडियो को लाइक नहीं किया है, so go and quickly like this video and do share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Go and quickly subscribe the channel if you haven't subscribed it yet. अगर अभी तक आपने चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, so जल्दी से जाओ and चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो. And also don't forget to like and share this video. And if you haven't joined the Telegram group yet, अभी तक अगर आपने Telegram group join नहीं किया है, so go quickly and join that ASAP. जल्दी से जाओ और Telegram group join करो. Because if you want to do practice of these questions again, so you need notes. अगर आपको questions की practice दोबारा से करनी है, तो आपको notes चाहिए. And where will you get the notes? You will get the notes on this Telegram group. So go and quickly join the Telegram group. And the main thing, if you want to score good marks, if you want to do more questions of accounting equation, if you want to do it more briefly, so you can take the Vedantu Pro subscription, in which you will get all these benefits at only 2,799. At flat 20% off, you will get this subscription right now. This is a limited time deal. So what are you waiting for? Go and quickly avail this offer at flat 20% off, not 50%, flat 20% off. And for this 20%, you can use my code SCPRO. Go and quickly get this subscription and enjoy all these benefits and score good marks in your exams. So guys, stay tuned for the next session. Now see you all in the next session. Till then, good night, have sweet dreams and take care. Bye bye everyone. You're welcome Sammy, you're welcome Himani. Thank you to you too for watching this session guys. Thank you everyone.